Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome in. This is Mary Jo. Welcome to Divine Messenger 717. So we are doing today on the 717 portal for Twin Flames. We are doing a Twin Flame reading, checking in with the energy of the union for the collective. I may check in with the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, depends on where I'm guided throughout the initial reading. But we have a beautiful portal today. Opens up, for me, it's always opened up the Lionsgate portal. I know many say, well, the Lionsgate energy doesn't open up until the 26th of July. This has always been for me from the 7/7 portal to the 7/17 portal to the 8/8 portal. It opens everything up for me. It also taps into the energy of the 11/11 portal for me. Again, this is just my personal journey, what I've been downloaded through my process. So see what wants to come out. You're more than welcome to have your own beliefs, and they're all welcome here. So let's see. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm noticing I've got a very low tone in my throat chakra today. It's almost like Spirit's being very gentle with the words that they're going to want to bring through. So let's see what wants to come out, right? I've been shuffling this deck for quite a while. I feel it's just about done. And I keep hearing the word alignment. I woke up to it this morning. I know I heard it multiple times throughout the night, and it kept waking me up so I could remember it as I woke up, and then I'd go back to sleep, and then I'd wake up again hearing it, and then I'd be like, okay, that's what I heard. It's been like multiple times throughout the evening. And this deck here that I'm shuffling has a lot of imagery. Just the deck itself has a lot of imagery about alignment, things coming into alignment. There's a process to the twin flame journey. And I know there's probably a lot of divine feminines out there going, I'm sick and tired of hearing about the process. But it's true. There's a beautiful divine order of how everything must line up. I'm gonna take them. I mean, they just flipped right on out. So we've got slow it down. Things take time. We can't rush this. We've got to clear the past. We've got to put the focus on ourselves. We can't make this up. And then the transformation occurs. And within that transformation, it also filters through to the counterpart. It's a union journey. It's not a divine masculine, divine feminine journey. It's a union journey. When we focus on ourselves, when we focus on the bigger picture of things, which is actually it's union with source, union with God, spirit, whatever you believe in. And it comes through the process of releasing the past. Again, we can't rush through this. I've been saying for the last, I don't know how many months, we cannot rush the river. We need to let things flow. We need to let things balance out. We need to let things integrate. We need to let the process unfold exactly the way it's been designed it to, is the word I'm getting through, the designed. It's been designed to play out in a specific way. With that being said, each individual journey will look, number one, very similar to other twin flame journeys, but also very different. It depends on what you bring in from your past that you've got to learn and heal and clear. Any trauma bonds, any ancestral patterns. We all clear ancestral patterns. We all clear trauma bonds. We all clear, lack of self-worth and separation wounds and rejection and abandonment wounds from source. Those aren't from our twin, they're from source. And, yes, then there is that, initial division. I don't like using that word, but it's and again, I don't even like using the word separation, but for the purpose of this conversation, I'll use them when we are, our consciousness is put into two individual bodies, two separate bodies. So there is that separation, aspect to deal with as well. But I think the depth and the degree of the clearing of the past differs from each twin union, each twin pair. Very surprised because those are not the cards that I was seeing in my mind's eye to come out. I was seeing the ones that resemble this being in alignment with the moon faces being in alignment, and that's all right. But that was just the message about things are coming into alignment. It's a process that we must move through. I've got quite a few decks. So grab a cup of coffee because this is gonna take a minute. And I'm being really slowed down today. I felt very rushed through even just my breathing practices for the last few days. Weather is finally, we've had a break in the humidity. Well, a little bit of break in the humidity, big break in the temperatures. So my hair is still showing signs of humidity. A little bit of a frizz. It's all right. I have a natural frizz anyway. But it's like today I'm being told this is a great opportunity to just slow down, take a breath, and then continue on. There isn't any need to do anything further. It's just really quiet up here. It's like it's I don't know if I want to say quiet. It's just really gentle. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting how it's coming out. This flipped Lady Venus downloads and understanding. Well, we're getting a ton of them today. We've been getting hit with them. We just had, actually I woke up to a 2.5 M-class solar flare. We've had an X-class solar flare yesterday. Within the last 48 hours especially, we've had a couple X-class solar flares. One was a 5 point something, the other one was a lower one, but that's an indication that things are moving right along. We're receiving the downloads from the galactic families, from the central sun. It says truth is being revealed. Yes, it is. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. We have Green Tara. I love this. It's like, so Green Tara says supreme protection. We are definitely protected from everyone in the upper realms. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. So we got two cards saying trust. But I love this. This is like the upper realms. This is like grounding this into Gaia. This is the alignment. Thank you for bringing something in that correspond with the word alignment for me, Spirit. This is the embodiment of the divine within the connection here. Things are being brought into alignment because there has been divine healing, and there is continued divine healing here with Hilarion. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Did that come out? That came out somewhere. I think it might have been one of the zodiac readings I was doing. I'm almost done with them. I'll get them uploaded momentarily. I've been waiting for the solar activity to settle down so my internet won't go out while I'm uploading. Um, so today feels like a really good day for that. It says your light can support others. I just feel like today is a beautiful day of integration. Just taking care of yourself. There's no need to do any more, activations or healings or anything like that, unless you're called to for your union. But I just feel like a settling of energies after we've had quite a bit of rush of energy since the weekend. Um, yeah, yeah, okay. Just listening to spirit. This is time for the tarot. They're saying, being asked to knot my hair. You'd be surprised at how much during the summertime I wear it down. It's interesting. I thought I would wear it up more. I don't know why that's coming through, but it's cooler when it's down sometimes. Yeah, I'm just feeling this really softness. So I do apologize if you can't hear me clearly. Just this really soft, whispery kind of energy moving through me. Let's take a look at the union, collective twin flame energies. Let's do a 3-3-3 spread spirit. Knight of Cups. Yeah, the softening of energies. Messages coming in. Palace of Wands and Five of Wands. Divine inspiration. I just feel like tempers are tempers are being tempered. It's cooled down right now. It's like instead of fighting the internal or the outer conflict, there's more of a, I don't know, this is so bizarre what I'm feeling. I don't want to say bizarre, but that's because I think because it doesn't reflect in the cards, but the energy I'm feeling is there's just this wave of hush coming over the friction that's been in the fields for a while. And instead of friction, it becomes inspiration, action, when divinely guided. But right now, we're being asked to really just slow down and take care of ourselves, be gentle with ourselves. That's been coming out in the readings. Let's see what else wants to come out, please. Oh, okay. Taking what flipped up and not the rest. All right, just want to make sure these are in the upright when I put them back. Those are some beautiful cards, so we hope they come back out. This did not flip. And this did. So we've got the Queen of Wands and the World, or the Wheel of, the World card rather. Yeah, definitely things coming into alignment. Inspiration coming in. I'm being asked to use these cards together. So we've got the Page of Cups with the Three of Swords. There's a healing here. Definite healing here in the collective twin energy. I'm certainly feeling it. Ace of Coins coming into that tangibility, the union, being able to see it in the physical, but right now you may not see it. Two of Swords. There's just something to work out here. I'm hearing something to work out here. And final message, please. Current energy for the twin collective. look at what we're moving away from. Nine of Swords, Six of Swords, moving away from old belief systems, old, just stress. I feel like this is everyday stress. It's not stress about the connection, but it's just moving away from anything that keeps us from our focus, our main goal here, our main purpose. Our main purpose here is connection with the divine. Most of twin flames, at one point or another, believe that their purpose here is to be in union with their twin, and that is a when I say the word I don't even know how to say it. Misnomer, is that the right way to say it? It's not true. That is part of the process for the twin collective, for unions to occur in the physical. But the purpose of twin flames is to come into union with self, with the divine within self. So union with the divine, and that in turn raises your vibration. It raises the vibration of your environment. It raises the vibration of everything that you come into contact with. It lights your grid point up, and then then the union can come in. Physical union can come in. You call in the healed twin. And let me just say, neither of us are going to be completely healed when we come into union, because there's still some things to do in physical union. But there's definite healing here. There's a softness. I'm hearing, what is that word or that song? It's a 60s or 70s song. Is it by the Carpenters? Something about a hush around the world. I'm going to have to make a note and look it up. Carpenters. Down on creation. I can't grab any words. I just hear hush. There's a hush. It's gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to look it up. All right. Yeah, there's this hush. You've got the healing here. The Three of Swords. It's just been, it's like the charges. When we used to be triggered, there aren't any. There might be a few. But the charge around the trigger is softening, which is an indication of the healing that's taken place in the collective, in the individual, which ripples out into the collective, correct? Here's the collective right here, right smack dab in the middle. The world, the collective energy is coming into balance. It's coming home to the self. I want to know what this is, though. There's just something unfinished here. Two of Swords for the collective energy. Five of Cups. Still, Four of Cups, I'm sorry. Four of Cups. But it's still coming through the same message. Still some healing to do around some past energy. Oh my goodness. All right, Spirit again saying, taking only what flipped upright. Get them all. Make sure I'm not picking up. So there has been some chaos, because look at all these cards that wanted to come out. There has been some chaos in the collective field. So what came out? Oh, just the two. Okay. Okay. Hanging Man, and the Temperance. Yeah, I'm just getting this very strong sense of healing, of just this is kind of, I'm being shown, like, you know, when snow falls and it's so quiet, it's so gentle, and it just falls so gently, and it makes this beautiful hushy blanket, that doesn't make terms here, a blanket. Now I'm being shown Dorothy in the field of poppies. She was slowed down for a reason, because in that slowing down, she missed the opportunity to get to her flight home, right? To the balloon, to get home right on time. And it was all because she was meant to realize she had the power within herself the whole time. She had the magic, she had the power. She just needed to have faith and confidence within herself. Collective energy is building their confidence. Something's getting ready to transpire here. There is a transformation that is occurring. There's been multiple transformations for sure occurring collectively. But right now, as I'm recording this on the 17th of July, there's just this integration, this moment of pause. Let's take all of this in. Let's, you know, finish up any healing that we've got going on here, especially if there's been a third party situation in your connection, no matter what that was, whether it was a person, a career, or an energy, clearing up some karmic debris. We've been doing that for the last month and a half, if not longer, probably definitely longer, with Saturn have been in Pisces. But now, once this is all integrated, you get to see the true purpose of your union. You get to see what you're really here to do, to embody, to become. I'm hearing the Holy Grail with this Ace of Cups here. And my side of my face just started twitching and tingling and underneath the skin. Some of you may be having some really bizarre sensations in the body. I know I have, and it's like I'm trying to fit my soul into this form again. I've been having a really hard time to ground. So today is like a beautiful opportunity to ground, because the energies are softer. We come out of this with a higher knowing, a higher perspective. It's also about trusting that you are divinely protected and guided through this. Archangel Michael coming through here. He is on this like white on rice, he's saying. Okay. Being offered a beautiful opportunity. Let's take a look at this Ace of Pentacles. Something that's got staying power, something that's very grounded, something that you can hold. I got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, coming out of that separation mentality. You know, is that what this is? You know, coming out of that separation mentality, really seeing the truth about why you're here, that there was no separation. I mean, for the majority of you, I know you know that, but maybe this is a wave of twin flames that are just coming into that now. Collectively, for some, that's truth. That's what's happening right now. Anything else? Thank you. I thought so. Yeah. Let me tell you, you can't make this up. Ten of Pentacles coming into union, physicality, abundance on all levels. All levels. But for many of us, this is about the increase in our financial. So if you are in the camp of having very strong Capricorn and Saturn energy placements in your chart, your birth chart, you know that there has been this energy of like money has been, you can manifest like a freaking badass, but then it's like there's nothing to show for it. But it's been weird. It's been so weird, and we're coming out of that time. This is also about, I read the Five of Pentacles as disconnect from spirit. This is reconnecting, restoring, refreshing your connection with spirit, knowing, um, getting back to the knowing that all things are possible through God. Again, use whatever term suits you and fits your journey. I've been returning to the term God more and more lately for me, because of, the what I'm moving through. But this is about knowing your self-worth, knowing that you are worthy of the divine blessings that have been coming in for you, and wish to be showered upon you more and more and more as you move forward. We are moving out of the lack mentality. If your life is, if, for example, I'm 57, so if your first 50, 57, 50-ish plus years of your life have been working just to survive, and working just to pay a bill, working just to get ahead, working just to, put food on the table, if it has been a challenge for you financially, we're moving out of that time. By the end of the year, once Pluto retrograde moves through Pluto or Capricorn for the final dance from September to November, I've got to do more videos on that because it's huge energy, especially if you're a Capricorn, but not just if you're a Capricorn. Cancers are being affected by this. I'm hearing some fire signs are being affected by this as well. But anyway, this is we're moving into a time where this struggle, it's ending. It's ending. And we're not going to quite know. We've been kind of given a little glimpses. I feel like 2023, we're probably given some glimpses as to how amazing life is going to be for us. But then it kind of like, it's like it disappeared. It's like, okay, what happened? What did I do? Kind of maybe started doubting yourself a little bit. And this is the spirit saying this is part of the process. This is part of the process. So right now you may be getting opportunities where your commitment, your focus on your purpose here is being tested. That's what's coming through with this Five of Wands. There's a testing period, and you're going to pass. You're going to pass. Why? It's because you're going to notice that the emotional charge is no longer there. Whatever this test is, whatever this trigger is, whatever form it comes in, whether it comes from your divine counterpart, or if it comes from something outside of you, if it comes from your financial sector, whatever it is, you're going to look at it and you go, you know what, I've got more faith. I'm more connected with the divine now. I understand, there's distresses. I have a better understanding. Hangman, I've healed, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Three of Swords, Temperance. We've healed from this. Now let's move forward. Because, and when you show the universe that the electric charge, the emotional charge to this test, is no longer there, then the new cycle can begin. And the Six of Swords is the new cycle, moving into calmer waters, moving into easier times. It's been coming through for me for the last month, and it's getting louder and louder and louder. And that is the message from my higher self and the divine, saying it truly is just that easy. Have faith. Put your trust in whatever your divine plan, the divine's plan is for you here, your soul's journey. It truly is that easy. We make it so much harder on ourselves. We, this internal battle, we just make it so hard on ourselves. It truly is just that simple. And I'm finding that out. And it's like, really? Why didn't I know this 12 years ago? Why didn't I know this growing up? It's because of all of this that was covering it up. The past lives, ancestral baggage, all of that was covering it up. We just forgot. We just forgot. And that's okay. Don't be hard on yourself, because we've all done it. We're all guilty of it. We just needed to remember, and that's what's happening here. We're remembering why we're here. Go back to, I don't know if it was this year or last year, because my channel is only a year and a half old. There was a video, if I can remember, I'll add it to the comments, that I did called Remember Your Why. Maybe we need to rewatch that. Maybe I need to rewatch that, and that will have some more messages that we can add on to this. But I feel like there is a return to remembrance. Where are we headed here? Where are we headed from here? Smoother waters, smooth sailing, inspiration, tower, aha moments, epiphanies, breakthroughs. This tower is good. Man, it's golden. It's golden. This tower is golden. Abundance. So this tower, there is lightning that hits it. But look at that. There's no one falling out of it. It's a structure, it's a foundation that's firm, it's grounded, it's stable. There's minor damage to the building, to the structure. As I'm looking at it, the minor damage is to the masculine side of the building. Masculine side, my right side is right here. There's damage to the masculine within all of us. I'm hearing that's the self-worth. That's the belief that they are stronger than they imagined. And it's a different strength, and they're discovering. So the outer masculine and the inner masculine is discovering strength as empowerment instead of strength as in power. Overpowering and being, brute power. They're experiencing empowerment. But look at that. That tower is still standing. Look at how it's shining. How the light is just glistening right off of it. It's solid. It's solid. It stands the test of time. We all have withstood the test of time, have we not? Through patience, through balancing our own energies. And it's going to start showing more and more and more now. This tower is something physical. It's a structure that you can build at your physical body. So there's a return of health. There's a return of a resurgence of health, a resurgence of a physical abundance, a resurgence of epiphanies, downloads. Of course, we are definitely receiving them. Moving forward for the Twin Collective, please. 717 portal. Where are we going from here? 8 of coins. I'm hearing the word inspection. Inspection. Because it looks like he's really just inspecting that Ace of Coins. which is here. It's here. What are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the 5 of coins. Turn, they're down here. Here's 5 of coins. We've already dealt with that. We've already dealt with the low self-esteem, self-worth. We've the lack of self-confidence, the disconnect with the divine. Now we're coming into alignment, coming into connection with the divine. Inspection. Are we inspecting that even further? Are we getting curious? Is it exactly what can we build with the divine? Being shown the 3 of Pentacles, the co-creation energy. 6 of Wands, success, victory on the bottom of the deck. One more for the collective energy, please. Where are we going? Inspecting. Very firm foundation now. Everything, all the work you've put into it, all the healing you've done on your self-worth, I feel like we're just going to see the fruits of our labors now. That's been coming out in readings as well. In fact, that was air sign. No, earth signs. Title. Now that we're bearing fruit, and now we get to see from a new perspective how to move forward. You might not see it right now. How the hell are we going to move forward from this? Everything we've gone through now that once we integrate everything, you're not meant to know. If you knew, you wouldn't be surprised. In spirit, the universe wants to surprise you. Uranus energy, Pluto energy, they just surprise, they want, Chariot, victory, success, balanced, Star, healing, hope, wishes coming true after some very hard endings here. One or both of you have had to really clear out some hard karmic energy. It wasn't easy because this is energy that's been in your field for years, some lifetimes. But it was deceiving you. It was leading you further away from the Holy Grail. Look at the Ace of Cups and then the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Hermit, wisdom, higher knowledge, being the light for others. 9 of Cups, and now we've got the King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. Divine masculine, divine feminine, coming into alignment, coming into balance within, internally. Success. 9 of Coins. I can keep going. It's just, you're not going to know. I feel like part of me wants to say we're not going to know how to deal with what's coming because we've not experienced it, but we have. We've been given, I want to keep this one. This is the one that came out. We've been given snippets of this, this victory in 2023. So in 2023, you may have noticed, man, that was easy to manifest this. All I had to do was think about it, and there it was. And everything comes from when you're manifesting. It's got to come from a pure place. I just literally just experienced that last week. I needed $200. Got on my knees, started praying. In 10 minutes, I got a phone call for 2 readings. How much is that? $200. You can't make it up. So we're starting to see that trickle back in. That manifestation, the success, the connection, and that's because of the connection with the divine. And for me, I've been working on that. I've been wanting to do that, not so I can come into union with my twin flame. It's because something was missing within me, and I'm seeing that the stronger the connection gets, the easier the path gets. It just is that easy. But 2023, you may have seen an uptick in your finances. You may have seen an uptick in, maybe you've been moved around to different homes in jobs, trying to get, Spirit's just trying to move you out of what wasn't working so you can just get into an alignment. We've been given snippets of what's coming. So there's no reason for fear. There's no reason for doubt, because we've already, if you look back for the last 4 years, bet your ass, I'll put money on it, that you've been shown one way or another the blessings that are coming for you, because you're gonna say, okay, just for example, you had an influx of financial flow, and then all of a sudden this year maybe there was a slowdown of financial flow. That's the test. That's the the integration of, and the clearing. At first we've got to clear everything that might have stood in our way, the doubts, the lack of self-worth maybe, whatever it is. It's going to be different for everybody, but well, maybe not. Spirit's saying maybe not, because self-worth can show up, and lack of self-worth can show up in a lot of different ways. Either way, it shows up as fear, and doubt that you're being taken care of by the divine. If that's happened to you, then you know this is your reading. If that's happened to you, just know that this year was the cleanup stage. I'm sweating my ass off here trying to bring this through. Thank you. I didn't notice it before. We're about to walk through a brand new portal, a brand new timeline. You may not think things right now are terrible, but they're not the fullest expression of your path. Where are you going with that, Spirit? Somebody just needed to hear it. I mean, and they're saying somebody just needed to hear it. But yeah, we're moving into balance, victory, success, seeing very clearly all the hard work that, all the stress that we had, all the lack of self-worth, putting that aside, and knowing, okay, part of that was work. Yeah, we had to work on ourselves, right? We had to build ourselves. Now we're really taking a look at what sustains us. Many of you might think, well, it's food, or it's love. It's source. Go deeper, go higher, go further than that. There's always another step further until you get to source. I think we're going right back to the beginning. I feel very strongly this is the alignment. This is the coming home to self. It's divinity within the self. I think I will do a masculine and feminine reading separate than this. This is just a collective. I will tap into their energies for this 717 portal separately from this video. I want to get this loaded up. Let's close this out, Spirit. Where are we going from here? Lightworker Oracle. For the collective on the 717 portal. Beautiful alignment. Beautiful healing. Final message, please. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you can't freaking make this up. The numbers are important here. 11. 1111 messages in the numbers. Pay attention to the synchronicities. And this has been coming through. Oh, actually, I don't remember. Now I know where all the deja vus are coming from. It's a conversation I had with somebody yesterday. And I'm going to just show this in 17, Family of Light. We are being protected. We're not alone on this journey, for sure. There are multiple other twin flame, pairs that are going through this. You have your galactic team, your angelic team, your spirit on the other side of the veil that are guiding you through this. But what I channeled through yesterday was the masculine energies in all of us are beginning. It's not just, let's take that out of the context here. It's humanity is beginning to look back and recognize that they have been guided all along. The consciousness that is awakening is like, for example, people are going, wow, I keep seeing 11:11 on the clock, and every time I do, this happens. They're starting to see the inner workings or the outer workings of how all of this is playing out, and all of the synchronicities. It's just, people are just really awakening up to this. Trust me, you might not see it right now, but that's going on behind the scenes. That and I believe it all started with 2020. What we may have in the last couple years may have forgotten about what we learned about ourselves and about spirit at that time in 2020. We all know where the world was at that time. I feel like there's definitely a resurgence. I can't stop smiling. There's definitely a resurgence of, there's a bigger thing going on here, and people are going to start questioning and inspecting, researching, figuring out what exactly is that. I'm telling you, I've been saying it for a while, these spontaneous awakenings. It's going to be like spontaneous awakenings, but when these souls awaken, or these humans awaken to their soul, they're going to realize it hasn't been spontaneous. It's been trickling in. It's just that they're, what was covering it up, what they needed to clear and heal, out of the distortion of the ego. Now that that's moving out, it's like everything is coming into focus, and it's like, oh my gosh, this has been happening for a long freaking time, and here I am now. I can embrace it. It's just, I don't know, it's just this beautiful allowance of, show me more, show me more. I'm curious. I'm excited to learn more. And epiphanies, breakthroughs. This tower is very, very positive. It's a very beautiful energy, and we are all so divinely guided and protected and loved. And I just love the 11 and the 17, especially being the 17th today. Beautiful. And 8, with this being an 8-year star child, we have got many beautiful babies being born, let me tell you. But it's another subject. But anyway, anything else? I don't think so. I hope I brought everything through as clearly as it was intended. There's an alignment in this connection, in the collective connections for twin flames. There are breakthroughs coming. There's such beautiful things coming. I mean, as a seer, I can't tell you everything that's coming, and it has me kind of like going like this. Like, I want to really express it, but it's a challenge to do these videos because I'm being tempered from uncovering everything that's about to happen. So with that being said, I'm going to leave you and I'm going to leave this here, and hope this finds you well. I will do, like I said, I will do a separate video for feminine energies. This one's long enough. It's going to take a while to upload for me, and the energy is glitching. I'm seeing the camera glitch as I'm moving my hands around, so I'm going to leave it here. For joining me. As always, I love you so much. Have a beautiful day. Rest, integrate, and enjoy. See you next time.